Hey, welcome to the House of Cons. I'm Blackjack. Hey, do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe, share the video. Especially if you're a real nigga. If you want to support the house, we got the Cash App at the top of the screen. Cash.out/$ House of Cons. All support matters. We appreciate all support. We work hard, just like everybody else. So we appreciate the support. We know the chosen's a few. We knew it was only going to be a remnant. Salute to all the people that support the House of Cons. Salute to all the members and all the subscribers. Salute to the people on the Patreon. Salute to all my real deal true supporters. I appreciate y'all every time. And we need more support. So if you enjoy the content and you find yourself here checking us out a lot, you know what I'm saying? Do us a favor and hit the Cash App. Cash.out/$ House of Cons. We always got something new for you, and we always moving in the spirit of truth. Monaga Tribe up. And we looking at the thumbnail from a third eye point of view. The title of the show is Why They Lied About Black History. Why they lied about Black History Month, y'all? Why they lied about Black History, quote unquote Black History? Why did they lie? Why did they lie, Blackjack? Why did they lie? We looking at the thumbnail. Everybody probably wondering, it's a nice thumbnail. I got two images combined. I got a background image, and then I got a foreground image superimposed on it. And we don't gotta read no books. We don't gotta read nobody's opinion. We can all the opinion we need with our own eyes see. We don't need a narrator. We don't need a description. We can just look at this picture and we can listen to our own eyes and tell us what we see. We don't need no stupid ass historian lying to us. Hey, salute to Romani Bay in the house, tribe up. We don't need no stupid historians lying to us. We don't need no snooty duty so-called experts, so-called historical experts. We don't need these snooty duty dumb MFers trying to tell us nothing. We could just listen to our own eyes. Our eyes are much smarter than any snooty duty historical expert, right? Your eyes are smarter than that, my nigga. So forget all the reading right now. Let's just look at this thumbnail from a third eye point of view before I even talk about what it is. And we see the two images blended, but it looked like the same thing if you ask me. The niggas dressed the same way. If this was a fashion show, I would say they came together. Salute, tribe up. You big dummy. That's the first thing you ought to notice. First thing you ought to notice is everybody got on the same outfit. It's like the Backstreet Boys, the Black Street Boys. You know what I'm saying? It's Black Street. You know what I'm saying? But another thing you ought to notice, first off, I noticed three things in common. This whole entire image that's put together, everybody on this image got three things in common. First off, they got on the same clothes. Second off, they nappy headed. You big dummy. No straight long hair, straight up cookie bushes. Third off, the third thing they got in common, y'all? Darkness, everybody, darkness is great.
Au négré l'Amérique et l'Amérique négrée.
Négré.
Et l'Amérique négrée.
Négré.
Et l'Amérique négrée.
Négré. Négré. Négré.
Et l'Amérique négrée.
Alright, they got three things in common. Three things in common. So the first, so we see they got three. They dress the same way. They nappy head and they got the same complexion. They might as well be brothers. They look like the bros. So with that being said, one would assume especially if you indoctrinated and you listen to the snooty duty dumb historians that instead of your own eyes, the first thing you would think is that these images come from Africa. You big dummy. Right? First thing you would think. Before I even told you what both of these images come from, and you say, hey, that background image is those clearly are Africans, Blackjack. And that guy holding the shotgun, he's clearly an African also. They're dressed the same way. He said they gotta be Africans. That's what you would say if you ain't know no better. But I would tell you, no, you're incorrect. That image in the background, that is an ancient image of the Aztecs. I mean, like Aztec, Mayan, same people, or the Aztecs storing maize, managa, corn, American corn, managa. Like your granddaddy used to love to grow, like your grandma always throwing in the crab pot. You know what I'm talking about? It's an ancient Aztec storing maize, my naga. Let me see if I can slide up where y'all can read what it say. Hold on. Aztecs storing maize, my naga. That's what we're looking at. We're looking at the Aztecs. They darkness, so-called Negro, right? They nappy headed, all of that, and it's matching with the little Bone Savage, like superimposed on top of it. That somebody would say he's an African, but no, he's dressed the same way as the Aztecs, storing corn, storing maize. He got the same haircut and he got the same skin complexion. They might as well be his brothers. And he's in America also. He's a so-called bush Negro, a so-called maroon, right? So-called escaped slave from Africa that intermarried with the Indians, so they said, and he could speak Indian's language. He just looked like a regular old Aztec to me. He ain't came from Africa at all, and I'm quite sure that those are the facts, because they'll say, you know, these dumb historians will say, and they brought their culture from Africa. Oh yeah, so they brought their culture from Africa and they match up with the Aztecs, huh? They brought their African culture, religions, and they tell you all that stupid stuff, right? They say they brought their African culture with them. They escaped. They joined the Indians. Oh, he brought his African culture. He brought his African culture, right? And he joined with the Indians. Well, how come the people that you telling us is Native Americans, the people that you telling us is the Aztec, how come they don't look nothing like the ancient murals? How come they not carrying the cultural inheritance of their ancestors? If these are the Aztecs, how come they address nothing? How come they address nothing like this? If these are the Aztecs, how come they address nothing like the ancient Aztec murals of storing maize? But the Juka Naga is, the so-called maroon, the so-called escaped slave from Africa, he dressed just like it. He dressed just like his real ancestors. He's not an African. And the people that you claiming are the Aztecs, they are not Americans. They are not Aztecs. Salute. These are Spaniards. Salute, tribe up. They're trying to fool you. The Spaniards trying to fool us again. They already tried to take our land. They got Spaniards claiming to be us. These are Spaniards. He's dressed nothing like an ancient Aztec. And you got the nerve to call him a Mexican tribe, Mexican genetics. Genetics, forget the genetics. We know that don't match up either. They dress nothing alike. All these extravagant extra feathers, you dress nothing like this. You dress nothing like this. And this pale face fake too, you dress nothing like this. You don't have this. Who does? The Juka Nagas, the so-called maroon. So-called, you know, why they lie to black history, y'all? Why? You can't see why? To steal your land and your identity, fool. In your face, enslave you on your land. Salute. Got you calling yourself an African American. That ain't even a real nationality. Black ain't a nationality. It dresses nothing alike them. All these. So we see Native Americans, so-called Native Americans, so-called modern day Aztecs. They not nappy headed, they not brown, and they don't dress like this. But the nigga it is. The so-called maroon is, right? But let's take it a step further. Because when we analyze this, like I say, we ain't really gotta read nothing. We can just use our own eyes. We can use our own eyes, and we see these so-called bush Negroes, so-called escape maroons, and all this here. Everything they want to lie about them. Tell you a free Negro bush Naga, right? It's a Saramaka, right? Saramaka, right? Sort of like Samara. You know what I'm saying? The bush Negroes, right? The Wakan, right? The Juka tribe, right? They say, yeah, they brought their culture from Africa. Oh yeah? I don't see it. They're dressed nothing like Africans. I don't see these Juka Nagas. I don't see these. They dress like Aztecs. They dress like the ancient Aztec ancestors. They're dressed nothing like Africans. Nothing like Africans. In fact, we could just make the comparison.
You big dummy.
You could just make the comparison. They escaped slaves from Africa. They escaped soon as they got to America. They can speak Indian languages and they married with Indians, and they carried their culture over. This is not the culture we just looked at. This is not what the Juka is doing. This is not what the Maroons are doing. This is not our people. This is not us. They never came. The Jukanaga never came from Africa. He's an ancient Aztec.
Big dummy.
Let that marinate, my naga. Let that marinate.
Y'all been fooling around. I tell the truth. Nothing secret.
Yeah, Blackjack. They carried their culture over from Africa. They intermarried with the Indians, and they kept their African cultures and languages and religions. But they don't look like this though. The Jukanagas don't look nothing like any of these tribes. Any of these tribes from all over Africa, the Jukanaga looks nothing like them. Why they lied about black history? Why the Jukanaga ain't running around looking like this? This is not the same. This is not the same as this. This is not the same as any of this. This is not the same. This is not the same. You are not an African, my naga. Stop perpetrating, stop faking, claiming to be something you are not, my naga. This is not the same, my naga. This is not you, my naga. This is not you, my naga. This is not you, my naga. You're not doing that. But you know what is the same, my naga? You know what is the same? Why they lied about black history? Why they lied about Black History Month? Tribe Buck. Hey, support the House of Cons. You got the cash app at the top of the screen. Cash.app/$. House of Cons, my naga. Hit us up with whatever on your heart, my naga. Salute Tribe Buck. It ain't the same. They can lie. They can lie. They can keep lying over and over again. But you know, they can't fool. You know, you can fool me once. Shame on you, right? You fooled me twice. That's my fault. That's my fault. It's 2024, so-called Black History Month. Black history is a hijacked lie in itself to get you. The Black history was the trap to fool you. They got you all black history, my naga. We're black. You know, nationality called black, my naga. What's your nationality, my naga? No such nationality as black, my naga. What's your nationality? What nation you from, my naga? Where are you indigenous to, my naga? Where are you indigenous to, my naga? You with this fancy, you don't have any bones in your nose or your lip or anything goofy like that. That's so ugly. That bone in the lip shit is ugly as fuck. That shit is ugly. That shit is tragically ugly. You're not doing that, my naga. You're not putting fat ass plates. This is ugly as fuck, my naga.
You big dummy.
This motherfucker was in my neighborhood, I'd shoot this motherfucker. I don't know what kind of black. This is the Baphomet. This is blasphemy right here. This is abomination. This is a transgression, my naga. This is abomination if I ever seen one. This is not you, my naga. This is not you, my naga. This is not you. You know, you got a whole different look about you. And I ain't just talking about clothes. You got a whole different look about your face and your bone structure, my naga. You got a whole different look about you, my naga. Now look at this. What is this? Gold Coast. These Gold Coast nigglets, right? This look like something out of a movie. Turn the year to return. 400 years, Blackjack. 400 years a slave, Blackjack. 400 years a slave, Blackjack. Look at this helmet head, man. You're not doing this. I never seen a Naga over here like this. That's a drawing. It ain't even a real photograph. That's conceptual art, my Naga. So you gotta understand, you know, a hijack is a hijack. A hijack is a hijack as a hijack, my Naga. But you have to use your own eyes. You don't have to listen to the thoughts and the mind frame, the mindset of a phony historian. You could just look right at this. You could say, hey man, our people wasn't doing this, bro. You say the Maroons carried their culture over from Africa. I don't see it. I don't see the Maroons, the so-called Maroons, the Juka. You claim they escaped slaves from Africa and they carried their culture over, Blackjack. I don't see it. And you still got Africans doing this today. This is ugly. You know, that's a bullseye he got in his lip. I'll take my shotgun and it's blasphemy, man. Get that shit out your lip, fool. You looking goofy. You looking like a big goofy. We ain't come from that. Don't claim us. Don't lie and say we came from that. We ain't come from y'all. Don't let your brother standing next to you, your Eurafrasian brother standing next to you. We ain't finna let him lie to us and tell us we came from y'all. Y'all got us fucked up. Hey, salute the Bronze Flat Power Garden House tribe, but you Mr. African fat lip, and you Mr. European, you Eurafrasian brothers, both of y'all got us fucked up. You can't tell us we came from them, and you can't tell us we came from y'all. Both of y'all can eat a fat one. You got us fucked up. We look better than y'all. Matter of fact, bitch, you look like abominations. We look better than y'all. We look better than both of y'all. You know, you got your brother to try to lie, talking about he brought us from over part of y'all. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Y'all on teams. We ain't come from over there. And you ain't bring us from over there. Well, our ancestors, my grandma ain't in it. My great grandma is not in the grave with this shit on her lip. You got me fucked up, bitch. I will go to war with your ass. I will disrespect you. I will disrespect your God. I will call you names and I will fuck you up in public. You know what I'm saying? If people know me, they know I ain't lying. They know I would say everything I'm saying right now. I will catch you in the store and tell you this shit right to your face. And I dare you come from behind the glass and do anything about it. Bitch. You in the stronghold of the Khan, my nigga. You in the stronghold of the Khan. Both of y'all in the stronghold of the Khans. And you lying about so-called black history. You Eurafrasians and you Africans and you Europeans, you African son of a bitches, we are not y'all. Stop saying we came from y'all. You white cracker European motherfuckers. Stop lying. We are not the same. We look better than y'all. Bitch. And we dress better. Let that marinate. And all y'all motherfuckers. Let that marinate. Let that sink in.
You big dummy.
Is these the retarded monkeys? They didn't turn into people just yet. fuck out of here. Evolution say people came from monkeys. And the question is, why is there still monkeys, you dumb motherfucker, you? Is these the retarded monkeys? They didn't turn into people just yet. Get your stupid ass the fuck out of here.
Hey, try but support the show, man. Hey, we always trying to bring you something new, something that you might not have considered. You know, you gotta believe your own eyes sometimes. Sometimes you just can't sit back and let a hijack lie to you, let somebody lie to you, let somebody steal your past, give you a fake ass black history, let somebody steal your identity, my nigga. Let somebody claim to be you that ain't you, that never was, my nigga. Somebody claiming to be the Aztec that ain't no Aztec, my nigga. This ain't no real Aztec, my nigga. This is a jackass.
You big dummy.
Don't look like no Aztec to me, motherfucker. You don't look nothing like the ancient mural, you son of a bitch. You like a Caucasoid to me. You like a Spanish Caucasoid. You look like a Japanese Kung Fu Indian. You got all these colonizers. All these colonizers claiming to be something they are not, my nigga. And they can't even get the dress code right, my nigga. They can't get the dress code or the hairdo right, my nigga. Your hairdo is wrong. You can't get the hairdo right. This fake costume Aztec. This fake Aztec. You look nothing like the real Aztec. You look nothing like the real. You ain't no real naga. You wanna be us so bad. Who's the real American? You ain't no American, you wanna be us so bad. Everybody wanna be an American, huh? Who's the real American? You wanna call the real American someone else, huh? There ain't but one real American, my nigga. Ain't but one real American, my nigga. I don't give a fuck you talking about you was born in America. You ain't no American, my nigga. Your ancestors ain't from here. Your ancestors from Euphrasia, my nigga. I don't care if you was born in America. Your ancestors from Euphrasia. I don't care if a polar bear was born in the mountains. He don't become a grizzly bear because he was born in the mountains. That white motherfucker still a polar bear. So guess what, motherfucker? You ain't no motherfucking Aztec and you ain't no American, motherfucker. You ain't a grizzly bear, motherfucker, cause I was born in America, bitch. You's a polar bear. You know, being born in America don't make you an American, my nigga. You ain't indigenous to here. Talking about you an American, you fake ass American. You know what the real American look like? You know what the real kind look like? You know what the real American look like? Look like this, my nigga. I was born in America. I'm a Native American. You ain't a native nothing. You a native polar bear, bitch. I'm a grizzly bear now. I was born in America. No, you ain't gonna like this one, huh? No, you ain't gonna like this one. You take a mountain goat, right? When you take a mountain goat, right? And you take him and he have birth in the field. Does he become a sheep? Or is he still a mountain goat? Is he a native sheep now? Is he a native field sheep? Or is he an indigenous damn mountain goat? You got people lying about who they are. Identity crisis. I'm an American. Everybody want to be an American. You a European, motherfucker. You a European born in America, motherfucker. Y'all ain't gonna like this true so-called black history. Black history. You know, you can't take a tilapia, throw him in the shark tank. Talking about, yeah, he was born in the shark tank. He a shark now. He a native shark. Bitch, you a tilapia. Bitch, you European. You ain't no American. He was born in America. He a Native American now. Bitch, you a European still. I don't care where you was born. He was born in Florida, Black Jack. He a Floridian like you. Bitch, no you ain't, bitch. You a European born in Florida, bitch. Stop claiming to be an American. It ain't but one true American. And you calling them black now. You want to rob the nationality of a true American. And all these niggas wanna try to get new titles. Man, we Moors, man. We Maroons. We FBA. We need you. We Nagas. We this, we that. We Nagu. We this. Man, you an American, my naga. Stop cutting corners and stop beating around the bush trying to be something you ain't. You are an American and all these other motherfuckers are not. I don't care where they was born. Know who the true American is. Con up. Hey, hit the like, subscribe, share the video. You want to support the house? We got the cash app at the bottom of the screen. Cash.out/$ House of Cons, my nigga. All support matters. We need the support. We work hard doing this. If you want to keep the content coming on a consistent manner, you got to support the house. You got to support your own. The chosen is a few. And without your support, it really ain't no show. Dang, why they won't let me close the ad? Nah, they want to hijack? Alright. Let me just reload the page. Get the way we want to read without the hijack. The Iberian Conquest of Americas. The Iberian Conquest of the Americas. This is an article we're going to just read from. European explorers began to probe the Western Hemisphere in the early 1500s, and they found, to their utter amazement, not only a huge landmass, but also a world filled with several diverse and populous indigenous cultures. AKN in the house, tribe up. Among their most important conquests were those of Christopher Columbus in the Caribbean, 1492 to 1502. You know, they call the Caribs, the black Nagas there, they call them cannibals. Carib even mean cannibal in their definition. Hernan Cortez is in Aztec, Mexico, 1519 to 1521. Francisco Pizarro and Diego de Almagro in Inca, Peru, 1528 to 1532, and Juan de Grijalva, 1518, and Hernan Cortez, 1519, 1524, and 25 in Mayan Yucatan in Guatemala. We got some images. You know, we got these little paintings they threw up. They said the natives had no beards. That nigga got a beard. Yeah, they lie so much about everything. They didn't mean to do that, man. Alright, let's read some more. Alright, indigenous peoples of the Americas. It says the Aztec civilization was located in the Gulf Coast plains of Central America. And the high dang, why is it? Hold on, y'all. Why is it doing that? Let me see. Alright, let me do this then. There we go. It said the Aztec civilization was located in the Gulf Coast plains of Central America and the high reaches of the Sierras. Their empire was a confederation of three huge city-states established in 1427. Tenochtitlan, the capital, located on an island near the western shores of Lake Texcoco in central Mexico. Texcoco. That's not Texcoco. That's Texaco. That's a silent C. That's Texaco. They be stealing our names. Yeah, Texas, man. Texaco gas station, man. You know, that's a white man thing, man. I was lying. That's Texaco. Lake Texaco in central Mexico. Texaco in the central Mexican plateau. The Lacopan in the Valley of Mexico on the western shore of Lake Texaco. That's a silent T right there. That's Lacopan. It's not Tlaco, that's Lacopan. The Incas were found. Yeah, you gotta work on your understanding of linguistics, my naga. The Incas were found in the Andes and coastal regions of South America. Their empire arose in the early 13th century and was the largest kingdom in pre-Columbian America, with its capital at Cusco in modern-day Peru. The Inca civilization controlled a large portion of western South America through conquest and the collection of tributes from the client states. The Maya civilization had once ranged across southern Mexico, southeastern Mexico, all of Guatemala and Belize, and the western portions of Honduras and El Salvador. When the Spanish arrived, the Maya civilization was well past its golden age, so they say, 250 to 900 CE. Who are the Spanish to say, who are these fake ass snooty duty historians to say that we were well past our golden age, my nigga? Who are they? They never had a golden age, but still had a significant presence in the Yucatan Peninsula and the highlands of Guatemala. The Tainos and the Caribs were widely distributed across the Greater and Lesser Antilles in the Caribbean Sea. These societies did not have a centralized government, but were ruled by a myriad of regional hereditary chiefs and noble classes. At the time of Columbus' arrival in 1492, there were 5 chieftains of the Taino civilization, Hispaniola, each led by a principal cacique, a chief, to whom tribute was paid. The Tupi Guarani inhabited the Amazon rainforest and most of Brazil's coast. Like the Taino, the Tupi Guarani had no central governments, but were divided into thousands of tribes, each numbering from 300 to 2,000 people. In 1500, the Tupi numbered about 1 million people, nearly equal to the population of Portugal. Agriculture of the pre-Columbian Americas. The Europeans discovered that these societies was growing crops that were totally alien to them. Look, the Europeans discovered the Aztecs, the indigenous Americans, growing crops that were totally alien to them. So if the crops that the Aztecs and the indigenous Americans were growing were alien to Europeans, then they had to also be alien to Africans too, right? Africans couldn't have known anything about these crops that was alien to Europeans. They come from the same neighborhood. So why in the hell is your granddaddy so good at growing corn though? He was so good at growing corn and they made slaves out of him. Yep, and we know they enslaved indigenous people. We know who really got enslaved to grow these crops that was foreign and alien to these people from across the water. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, you gotta look at your own eyes. You can't just you can't just be out here just be believing stuff because somebody said it and you want to read something and automatically believe it. No, look at your own eyes. Why do you think the Naga is an expert at it? Why do you think so? Do you really understand? You're not an African, my Naga. Africans don't know how to grow no damn corn. We had to teach them. We had to teach not only did we teach them, we had to teach everybody how to grow corn, my Naga. We had to teach everybody about it. It wasn't just teaching the Europeans that it was alien to. No, it was alien to all these people. You was out there smiling, humming away. It's so easy to you. And you love it in your crab pot. You're not gonna love it in your crab. I had some corn on the car the other day. Crab pot. Man, that thing was lit. That thing was lit. Salute tribal. Lit. Support the house, man. We got a cash app at the bottom of the screen. Cash.app/$House of Cons, y'all. Support the show. Support the show unless y'all ain't fucking with me. Unless y'all think I'm a little $2 hoe, man. I'm about to go out here and I'm about to grab my drum of Freon and my refrigerant gauge. I'm finna haul ass. Y'all treat me like a $2 hoe.
Biatch, you big dummy.
Boom shakalaka!
they lied about Black History Month. And man, I'm Blackjack, this is House of Cons, man. They support the show, cash.app/$House of Cons. We out. Peace.
You big dummy.